Hi Soul Light, welcome back to my channel. Those of you that have been traveling with me for a while on the soul path. If you're new, hi, I'm Michelle. This is Soul Insights and Tarot. Welcome. This reading, we're going to look at what you should focus on right now and what messages are trying to come through from the Akashic to you. So from the Akashic records, the Akashic plane, which means your soul, there are messages of guidance and upcoming events, situations, and circumstances for you on your soul path. So we're going to be looking at that and taking a deep dive into what is coming through for you on the Akashic plane, what is written in the Akashic records for you at this time, and what you begin to focus on will help you align to what is written for you in your path of destiny. This is soul story number 1. You've got vision. Number 2 is balance. And number 3 is magic. And as always, the timestamps are in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me on Instagram, Patreon, and my own website. All right, I'll see you in the readings. Hi, Soul Light. This is soul story number 1, and you've got the stone about vision. So this is a pretty important soul message for you. You've got Kundalini, untapped energy. Kundalini, untapped energy. So what I get in the channeled part of the session when I tune into your particular Akashic records, I'm getting that this is a time of renewed energy, physical health getting better, some renewal or recovery of something in your life, okay, something that's going to help you. Now this could be a gift, this could be, I don't know, something, car, computer, or assistant. There's something that the universe is going to be bringing you, or someone to assist you on your path or assist you in your goals or what you're focused on. The number here you've got is 35-8, which is the number of karma. 8 is karma. 3 represents groups, shared work, connecting with others, projects. 5 is creativity, and it's also about going in a new direction. So there is untapped potential that you're to be focused on. There's some new goal or idea that you're going to be very impassioned about. There's a lot to do with you in this part of your path about passion and purpose and getting to the higher vision. And I almost want to say the vision is coming from the soul. So it's written in the Akashic. Whatever this vision is that is coming in through you is written in the Akashic. It's coming from the Akashic plane or Akashic level. And I'm just hearing some birds outside. So there's messages also. So really trust your gut right now and notice how people or certain situations, I don't want to say make you feel, but how you feel about certain people, or the energy you feel or the feelings you feel. Is something emotionally uplifting? Does something seem to be passionate? Okay, the card you've got is the 4 of Pentacles. And this is rest, regeneration, moving forward. And then you've got the stars. So again, this is the path of renewal right now for you. I want to say your Akashic cup is filling up. So again, there's going to be renewed focus on life, inspiration, passion for a person, a situation, a project, a new direction, or just overall well-being picking up also. So really focus on also creativity and fun, having more fun. Some of you are going to be doing quite a bit of traveling. I do see short trips, maybe by car, some by plane, but a lot by car, and spending time in nature with other people. There could be relatives around you, or a community of some sort, maybe children. It could be picnics, things like that, barbecues, picnics, outdoor events, festivals, things like that. So you are coming out of a time perhaps of being more inward. And the direction you go in is 4 of Wands. So we move from the 4 of Pentacles, kind of holding back, pulling back, into some new level of completion. And I'm reminded here of this ladder here. going to hear dogs barking because I'm in the canyon. But then you also have, this is like a ladder to get into the higher frequencies, the higher vibrational aspects of you, more extended or expanded, or just connect into the spirit realm and into the Akash. So there is something also about you about leveling up or moving up, updating. Some of you are moving up to a better place to live, a better environment, or there's an up-leveling also in relationships, or moving up to a higher vision. Some of you may even be doing a vision quest or doing some inner work where you're wondering, okay, what can best support me on my path at this time? Okay, we're going to get my runes, my wonderful handmade runes that I love, love, love. You can hear doggies barking. Okay. With Rado here, it's also about alignment. It's about communication. Can be travel, but it's also aligning something, or aligning with someone, or aligning with a vision, which you did choose the vision stone. So there is some type of alignment that is coming through for you from the Akashic, which means your soul is wanting to align more through your higher self to your little you. We could call it the avatar you, right? The human you. So expect to feel some subtle shifts, like, oh, I feel different, or I feel like there's a new part of me coming through, or I'm going back to how I once was, or I feel renewed or invigorated, or you may be returning to something that gave you great enjoyment in the past. I'm going to put that there. And this is interesting. Then you've got for new beginnings, Ing or Ingus, which is an ending and a beginning, but it's also a bit like of a box here where everything is contained within your world, within your life. It's also a bit of a surprise. So you've definitely come through some kind of ending or some kind of completion, either karmic completion, a wrapping up of something, especially also with the Four of Wands is a completion. And I feel like a lot of you have been nesting, or you've been greatly gone within to come out in a new way somehow. And you've got also, you're here. So there is some kind of, again, renewal, bouncing back. I've been getting this a lot with the runes. There's been a lot of repeat runes. And I do feel that's because it's bouncing back or coming back to life in a new way. And you could even put this here, that this bouncing back renewal, which ties you into the star for a new life direction. So you really need to honor that something has completed. On a soul level, there's some lesson, experience, way of expressing that has ended, and it's bringing you into alignment with a new vision. So alignment is really key for you. You may be doing body work, or maybe you're a body worker, or maybe you're getting body work, energy work, chiropractic, bioenergy alignment. Really what's happening is your life, especially through your body, is somehow aligning to your vision. And this vision could also have to do with your physical body. Something's changing within your physical body. All right, we're going to get other cards here. Now, what does that mean? That means that there is a part of you or an aspect of you that is emerging. You probably can look back on your life, no matter what age you are. You can see when we start having a subtle shift, right, in life. We all can. So you've probably been able to see when things start shifting for you before there's an actual change in your life, or a new direction, or a new way of being, or new interest. Oh, and then you've got door to romance. That's pretty amazing. And then you've got a 33-6 here, which 3 again has to do with groups. So there's a lot with you with connecting with groups, friends, projects. But 33 distills to a 6, which has to do with alignment, harmony, doing what's harmonizing to you. And it also has to do with relationship or emotional fulfillment. Of course, we know 3 in the tarot is the Empress. So that's also abundance, opening up. It's feeling loved, self-esteem feeling up. And then, of course, 2 3s, equal the 6, so which is the Lover's card. So I do believe with the Stars energy that you're starting to meet or will be meeting people that are much more in what I call the spirit of play, maybe even just more fun, more activity in your life. And it's like your heart to some degree was caged because you were looking for something in your life or someone. You were looking for something to, get you impassioned again, to feel a sense of maybe purpose or alignment. So I almost feel like you've been going through life like this. There's a little bit of rudderless or perhaps feeling stagnant. So I would say many of you are drawing in romance. Now this could be a partner, this could be dating, leading with a 4 of Wands to a serious relationship or committed relationship. But it could also just be more fun or romance in your life in general, that you're seeing the beauty of life. You're having, again, a renewal of passion for life. You're feeling more inspired in life. You may start reading or watching things that have to do more with romance, or it could even be for some of you sci-fi, but other worlds, like getting out of your everyday existence, like the everyday to-dos, because that's where you've come from. You've come from a big focus on work, to-dos, what do I need to get done? What do I, so it could have been, for some of you, is pretty sedentary. You could have been feeling more sedentary in your life. You could have also just been feeling like, I need to just get things done. It's a lot about work. It's a lot about clearing things up, finishing things up. And then this renewal that's coming in on the Akashic level from your soul is bringing in a new vision. Now, I would also say a lot of you have been creating a firm foundation to, again, go up that ladder. What is it? Achievement, attainment, fun. You're going to a higher level. That's one of the things that your soul really wants you to know, is you're going to a higher level, a higher vibrational frequency and energy of you. Okay, so this is also has to do something about attainment. There's something you're attaining. Wow, door to spirit. Now, of course, the door to spirit is also reminding me of the Kundalini energy. So you're realizing everything comes from source. So if you've been wanting more energy to do more in your life, that is coming. But again, I feel like you're being so guided by your higher self. You're really connecting in on a soul level. And I do feel also in your dreams, there are messages that come in when you sleep, daydream, dream at night, or you may get inspiration at night or very, very early morning. And I'm hearing like, keep a journal or voice notes or something that allows you to connect in more to the spirit of you, your spiritual essence. And again, I'm also going to say that because this is also under the star cards, I've got Aquarius energy here, that connecting to your spiritual nature, renewing your spirit, doing what replenishes you, directly recoups your energy, and while it's connecting you to your soul. So you're going to have more energy to manifest, to create. There's something you're wanting to manifest or create. And I was just going to say a big idea, and we've got the thinking woman. So your vision, you're either writing it down, thinking about it, talking to someone about it, where you're tapping in through the higher mental realm. Okay, you're going through the energetics, right? The energy in motion, the emotions. You're tapping in to the higher mental realm, into the astral and into the Akash, to tap into this soul vision for your life. And your life is also about to unify. That's one of the things that your soul wants you to know. There's something unifying about your life. Something is coming together for you. Okay, I've got the Dream Oracle card. So there is something about to wrap up for you that ties everything together. And we got here priorities, building blocks for life, which is what I said earlier. So all this stuff that you might have thought was minutia, all this like little to-dos, getting things done, errands, wrapping up this, finishing this, has actually tapped you back into a higher vision and version of you. And it's building blocks for life, a new life. And that's where we are with the renewal here through your, YR, the U tree, or your, going into this new direction. So what the Akashic message for you is, you are being aligned or realigned. Some of you aligned, some of you realigned more to your soul vision and the way, the people, the circumstances that can support you on your vision. And also it's going upward. So it's definitely about grounding your reality into a bigger version and vision of what you're doing, a more extended. And then you've got pink, self-love and nurture. Well, that's the nurturing. Now, interesting, you've also got a bit of magenta here. So this is rose pink energy, which is self-love, self-acceptance. And then when we get into the magenta realm, because the rose pink energy is very personalized love. It could be romantic love also. So you're about to have some kind of gift, or there's some part of you that's opening up that you're going to feel that there's a gift, or someone's going to feel that you're a gift to them. Then you've got the red for passion. It's tying you in also into the root chakra. But then the magenta, you've got violet here. Violet, which is the sixth chakra, upper sixth, seventh chakra and above. And then you've got the magenta realm, which connects you into the 10th chakra, 10th dimension and above, which has to do with aligning with humanity, humankind as a whole. And then the 11th dimension, 11th chakra, has to do with your community, your soul group, soul tribe, tapping into those gifts. So I would say expect some kind of opening within you, some kind of new understanding, a new vitality, a new feeling, but also something is starting to open for many of you to draw in this level of romance, someone that sees you and your mind and your gifts, someone that sees what you are contributing to the world. So I'm getting there's a lot that you're contributing at this time to the world. Okay, we're going to take one more card here. Yeah, I just feel such a connection with you. The vision is, now that you've done the work, you can focus on your vision. And then you've got the birds here. Now, this has to do also with communication, but also community. This is, I wonder what's going on. Do you hear that siren? That's interesting. And I'm way up in the mountains, but something is happening. I don't know what. On the main highway. Well, that's interesting that the siren comes up right when you talk about a lot of energy, a lot going on. So there could be a lot of busyness, busy work, a lot of communication, texting, email, phone. It is a fire truck. I can see it down the hill. It's quiet now. So hopefully it was a false alarm. So I'm hearing, don't put off what needs to be done. So again, this renewal that's happening for you here, this renewal is causing you to have the energy, the time, the focus to your vision. You are in a next level of soul alignment. Some of you are just starting to align to your soul. Some of you there's more alignment or realigning to the vision that holds the most vibrational frequency from your soul. So I really want to say focus on, creativity, play, fun, inspiration. You're still completing some things, but again, I feel like you're really ready to go on that next level. Now you've got the tree here, the oak tree. This is renewal. This is health restored. This is strength. When you look at the tree, there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of abundance, and it's very strongly rooted. No matter what's around, These roots are very strong. The trunk of the tree is strong. The roots go deep. So you have done a great job on the foundation that you've been creating. This also has to do with health picking up. So this is well-being, it's health. I'm getting a lot with this soul group, with the physical body getting better. And then you've got now this is funny because this card flipped over, but I didn't want to take it because I thought, let me shuffle. You've got the key. So there could be something with you with working with key codes. I'm actually doing a workshop on key codes coming up. Getting the key to success. This is also underscores abundance and opening the doors to mysteries. So if we look at that shell there, there's some kind of opening up that's going to happen. And you're going to recognize you have the key, or you had the key all along. The key that ties everything into your life, that kind of wraps things up in a way that you really have that fulfilling lifestyle coming in. That's a big part for you. So keys definitely bring new opportunities. You see the door opening here. There's some new opportunity coming in that only you can do. You're perfect for the situation, for the job, for the relationship, for the project, and you know it. Okay, so there's, again, the keys to success, the keys to abundance and openings and new opportunities. So this is definitely a time for you of stabilizing your energy, aligning or realigning on the soul level to the original soul vision, or getting closer to that soul vision and wrapping or tying things up for you to go in that new direction. Many of you have already started this new beginning. This is just really a confirmation for you. All right, Radiant Soul Lights, let me see your reading. Okay, I just got a message to pick one more card, and it's the bear that has to do with authority and leadership. So part of the vision is speaking your spiritual truth, your understanding, connecting to spirit here, to having that alignment to spirit and living out this vision. And it puts you in a leadership position, a position of authority in your life, speaking more of your truth, but also being more of in a leadership position. Some of you, this is some kind of center, some kind of group, whether online or offline or combo, that you're going to be either facilitating or talking. Could be public speaking also. But remember, it's all about alignment to the bigger vision, the bigger purpose, the bigger idea, the bigger vision that you feel inspired through source energies, through spirit, through your spiritual nature. All right. Your Soul Insights mantra is, as I align to my soul, I connect into the deeper meaning and purpose of my life to share my gifts. That's it, to share my gifts. There's something for some of you in a prosperous way. So some of you are also tying into prosperity. You're sharing your gifts, your bigger vision for your life, for humanity, but it's also bringing you prosperity. All right, Soul Light, I hope this resonates. I'd love if you would like the video. If you feel a resonance, let me know in the comments how this connects for you and how it's unfolding for you in your life at this time. And if you do feel someone that you know would benefit by this reading, share the video then. I'd appreciate it. All right, lots of love and light. Keep shining bright. Hello, Soul Light. This is Soul Story number 2. And you've got the stone balance. It's done in an agate. And then the card you chose was Blessings and Thanks, Abundant Universe. Now, what was interesting when I started tuning in the channel, part of the message is I was getting that there was a lot of abundance coming to you. A lot, even food, good food, being invited places, being more in social settings, family around you, friends, that there's just going to be an increase for you in your abundance and prosperity. And for many of you, this is also going to be financial, but it's also a sense of feeling good within your body, your skin, your life. Then when I got balance, I'm like, oh, not too much, keep it balanced. So this is also about not overdoing, that your abundance is coming from some level of economizing. Now, is that budgeting financially? That's budgeting energetically. You've kind of learned a big lesson on a soul level, is not to overdo or to push, to leave a little room for spirit to come in, wiggle room for the miracles, for the magic. Leave room for the unexpected. Leave room for the ups and downs. Leave room for your higher self messages to come in, to listen to your soul through your higher self, right? The higher self being the higher vibration or expanded aspect of your being. So the fact that you've been doing that, balancing the lower and higher natures, it's opened the door to a lot of abundance for you. So there is a lot more coming through for you in your life at this time, where you're just feeling good. You're feeling better and better about yourself. And you're attracting abundant situations, probably gifts being given to you, or just feeling that the friendships that you have, the kindred spirits you come in contact with are very meaningful. You're feeling very filled or fulfilled. Look at the as above is so below deck. These two wanted to come out. And we've got the High Priestess, the Piscean energy. So you're also learning that you don't have to overdo. And here you've got the Hermit, Virgo. So this is interesting. It's the Pisces-Virgo polarity. So it's the polarity really of going within, nurturing, trusting spirit, but then also doing manifesting, because Virgo is a lot about manifesting or taking the spiritual aspect of what inspires you, or the inspiration you get from spirit or your spiritual nature, and putting that into some kind of form. Okay, so Virgo has a lot to do with actually with birth, fertility, abundance, fertility, fecundity. Virgo is one of the fertility goddesses, also one of the triple goddesses in the ancient mystery schools of Greece, so in ancient times. But she, that nature, that inner nature, knows how to renew, to replenish, to keep all in balance, especially with the body. So I do feel that some of you are eating more whole foods, fruits and vegetables, or some of you need to eat more whole foods, definitely fruits and vegetables, and also you've been getting the message from your higher self that you need to do this. Okay, then we go into the Six of Swords. So this opens up something for you. Is it a new direction? Some new level of connection with people. There's going to be a lot to do with communication also around you. Now, this could be people that you haven't talked to in a long time. And again, now we're going to, because I want to clarify that. Six of Swords, I've got the Two of Pentacles. So again, inner and outer balance, balance of the past, the present, the future, where you're going, balance emotionally, financial balance. So your life right now is building abundantly, but it's doing it slowly, bit by bit. And just as I said, slowly, bit by bit, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, Virgo, could be Virgo or Capricorn energy, but it's slow building. So there is something that you are building now from the Akashic level, the soul level. I'm going to get my runes here. That the way to do it is by balance. So I hear some people telling you, oh, you got to go for it, push, oh, you got to make it happen. No. The way for you is to connect into the Magician. Oh, that's interesting. I said Magician because of the wand. The High Priestess, the Moon energy, the psychic energy, the spiritual energy. Then do what you need to do and then pull back and balance. Remember, your higher self never sleeps, right? So even if you're sleeping or you're taking a nap or you're doing whatever, or you're doing something else, energetically through the subtle energy, you are still manifesting, you are still making things happen. So whatever you're putting together is starting to come together. You're going to start seeing the signs of that. And what good sign for that is Tiwaz. Tiwaz is a spiritual warrior, but it's also Martian energy, so it has to do with passion. It has to do with moving forward. You've got the arrow here, so this means you know your destination, you know your goal, soul story number 2. You know what you want to do. You have a destination in mind, a goal. You have something that you want to manifest or put into form, and it's saying to go for that. Now, some of you, this is just living much more focused, intentional, much more connected. But I do feel for many of you, definitely there's a goal that's in place. Oh, and then we've got answer. So there could have been a feeling of being tested, like going through a lot of trials in your life, maybe obstacles, ups and downs, but you're moving through it. With Tiwaz there, you're moving through it. So let's going to put that rune there. So you're moving through this kind of test or testing from the universe, which is bringing this abundance or balance in. And on the Akashic level, the message is that what is yours is already there. It's coming to you from the Akashic realm into the astral, etheric, and then physical realm. So keep to your path, keep working, keep overcoming those obstacles. But again, you're not going to rush and do it 24/7. You need to rest, you need to pull back, you need to go within, you need to keep your balance at this time. Now, this next room, Dagaz, totally underscores that balance and highlight. Dagaz is gradual progress. Just like the sun coming up in the morning, a new day dawning. It happens bit by bit until the sun is at its peak. If you turn Dagaz this way, you've got as above, as so below, as so above. You've got the beginning, the formation of the Merkaba, spirit in form. And if you put it this way, it is also like the butterfly wings of transformation. So your life is transforming. This is what is the time for you in the Akashic realm to understand that your life is transforming and you're assisting in this transformation. And it's part of your destiny, this transformation that you're going through. It's also rebalancing you so that you are coming more from the soul, your soul expression and experience, that you're coming more from the higher self. So this is the connection from the higher self to the lower self, which is also like a figure 8, right? If you put the figure 8 here, it's higher self, lower self. And there's the heart center is the connection between the higher self and the lower self. So the more you're attuned to your heart, which also means your inner rhythm, your internal timing through the breath. In other words, the more you're following your path, what you feel is right, what's nurturing for you, the more you have this abundance that's coming to you. Clearly the message is also to rest, renew. With the High Priestess here and the Hermit, it is about taking downtime. Now, you may be Virgo or have Virgo placements in your chart, or Pisces. You might be Pisces or have Pisces placements or something in the 6th house, 12th house. There is that polarity. Even if you don't in your chart have these placements highlighted, then there's something about that type of balance for you within the spirit realm, connecting into the inner you, into expressing that through the outer form. So metaphysically and esoterically, Virgo creates form. So the one caution is not to overdo or overcreate. You're being asked from the Akash, from your soul, to be discerning, because that's also Virgo, on what you put your time, your energy, and your focus on. So discernment is key for you at this time. You want to be discerning. You don't want to just do to create out of lack or limitation or fear. So you want to really discern what you're doing at this time. Oh, wow, that's right. Okay, so you've got anxiety. So there could be some stuff going on with the stomach, or you could feel more anxious at this time in your life. Maybe you're fearing that there's not going to be abundance or not enough, or there's starting to be more abundance and you're feeling perhaps that it's not going to stay or last. But again, you still are being cautioned to renew. Okay? So what helps you through the anxiety is the self-care, is the nurturing, is the rebalancing. It is to really not overdo. So you may think that overdoing is going to bring in more abundance. And then we've got the angel of strength. So you are being guided through this inner strength that you have. But again, your higher self is connecting into your soul saying, do not overdo. It's a big message for you. So you are to take action with Tiwaz here. You are to take action, but not action just for action's sake. So you're going to be going through a path right now, and that's the test where you trust, when do I need to take action? When is right action? When do I need to rest or rejuvenate? When do I need to throw those emails out or go online? Or when do I need to pitch this? When do I need to have this conversation? And then trust your intuition as to when, because you're definitely moving into more of a space of timing. And what this brings you, okay, these two cards this card keeps wanting to come up, action. It's to know when to take action. So for you right now, and with that Six of Swords, it is a time to take more action. But again, discerning when and how, what action. Not just action for action's sake, to keep things going, because that's churning up your anxiety. And what comes in is happy family. So whatever that means to you, personal relationships thriving, it brings in a level of security with the 4 energy there. Again, the 17 here distills to an 8, which is strength. And you've got the angel of strength here. It's also karma, again, completing something, a learning lesson. So you're coming out of a learning lesson is what I'm hearing. You're learning something new. And as you take the right action that's based on balance and what brings more harmony, you have emotional fulfillment in your life. Now, that could be with another person, other people. That's just a much more fulfilling life. I look at the happy family and it's a 10 of cups. But again, look at, you've got a black horse and a white horse. That has masculine or feminine, masculine, inner, outer, as above, so below. Again, it's just underscoring harmony and balance. And again, not overdoing. You're mixing a new aspect of your life. You're mixing it all together. There's probably going to be, for a lot of you, a new routine that's coming in that's going to support your abundance, the blessings. Giving thanks on your path is really important right now. Perhaps it could even be like a gratitude journal, or doing a gratitude list, or just writing a list of who you appreciate, what you appreciate in others, as well as what you appreciate in yourself. The small changes that are coming in are making the most change, right? Okay, that just fell over. It's starting to get windy here, so. And a little chilly outside. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Wake-up call. Listen and take note. That's also this reading, soul story number 2, okay? So listen and look how it came over here. So I feel like your soul is saying, look, things are getting better on the earth plane. There is improvement. Wake up and see the improvement. Appreciate the improvement. Appreciate what you have. Have gratitude what you have. And you are on this earthly existence where sometimes there is anxiety, or sometimes there seems to be not enough of something or too much of something. Take action where you can or you need to. So some of you do need to take action, but with discernment. Not just action, just doing any old thing, but what I call applied action, right? it's applying action in the right direction for you in your path and what you're focused on. Remember, this reading is a lot about focus. So where do you need to take action? Where can you take action? Do that and then release so that the universe can begin to conjure the results, right? That cosmic or quantum aspect of you can respond to and through the universe. So a lot of you are learning a lot about manifesting. That's another thing I feel that's coming through. Give one more card here. See if any other messages are coming through. You have a balance. You have enough. You're getting more and more balanced. You have enough in your life. There's a lot that's coming through for you. It's to really somehow connect in to release the anxiety. You know, like on my website, I have, it's on Soul Path Tools, 5-step emotional clearing process could help you, and especially transforming fear into creativity. Those MP3s can help you. And there's other tools there too. So 2 cards came out. One is white, purity and innocence. So this is be open. As you move through the changes in the 6 of Swords, you need to be open. You just need to be open to the changes and open to the new direction. So how can you be more open right now in your life and see that you are this gift, and there are these gifts with this diamond, the gift of spirit, the spiritual guidance that you're receiving, then love, relationships and harmony. That's happy family also, right? So for you, a lot of this has to do with relationships in your life, loving relationships. You really want that happy family, that happy household, happy lifestyle. You want happiness in your life, peace, calm, and fulfillment. You do that by taking action where you need to, focusing where you need to, but not overdoing, not stressing yourself out into this anxiety energy here. So the wake-up call is, look, you're doing fine, but you do have to deal with the anxiety. You're creating something you don't want to lose. But with this abundance here, and things are improving. So sometimes what helps with anxiety, other than, like I said, transforming fear into creativity, that I have a whole talk about how and also a 5-step emotional clearing process about how the mind works and emotions and processing, and there's meditation processes there and hypnotherapy processes. That would be beneficial for you. Subliminal, anything working with the subconscious mind right now for you. But you want love in your life. You want more love. You want more fulfillment. You want more abundance. Abundance, blessings, and thanks is a form of love. So this cornucopia is a form of love. Abundance is a form of love. And you want better relationships, or you want to nurture your relationships and have harmonious relationships, personal, business, everything. I do feel that is coming for you. Okay, we're going to put that. So on an Akashic level, there's a lot for you with healing from the heart and focusing on the heart energy. The more you can focus on the heart energy in your path right now, be the heart, get to the heart of the matter, what matters to you. Wow, it brings in new openings and opportunities and a new direction. So there is a new direction coming in for you, but right now, just focus on what's in front of you, balancing ahead. There's a man there. Could be a new relationship, and then we have prosperity, we have the sun. So a new direction, but this could be you walking taking a new road, a new direction. So your soul is preparing you for a new direction that brings a lot more abundance, prosperity, growth with the sunflowers, wellness, well-being in the body and the mind, overcoming, stagnation, depression, feeling held back. But you are taking a journey and moving on. You're moving on to something new, someone new, a new direction that brings much more openings, opportunity, much more creativity, and much more abundance, but balance in your life. The balance brings the harmony, okay? The more balanced you are, the more harmony in your life. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra for this part of your path in this reading is, as I align more to my soul, I experience much more peace, harmony, and balance to experience and express more abundance and love in my life and relationships. Radiant Light, if you feel a resonance, I'd love for you to like the video if it supports you on your path, and I'll also love to know how this connects with you, as where you are in your path, and if you feel this is a confirmation, how this is already unfolding for you. And as always, I suggest if you feel that someone could be benefited by this reading, someone that you know, that you care about, feel free to pass it on to them in good faith. Yeah, the faith of their growth and connection to their soul. Radiant Soul Light, I wish you so much peace, abundance, love, and prosperity. Take good care. Hi, Soul Light. So you've got magic. That's the stone that you chose. Beautiful alabaster stone here. And then you also chose this amazing little bird, signs from spirit with love. Now what's interesting is because I'm in the mountains and I'm hearing a lot of birds. Last night I heard a lot, and owls. I definitely feel you're getting messages from spirit, your higher self. I believe you are connecting on a soul level more and more and deeper to your soul. You're living more from the higher self, connected, aligned to your soul, attuned to your heart. And there is a lot of change that has been coming up to you. You're seeing the magic and the mystery. You're much more intuitive. Some of you are very psychic or becoming more and more psychic. You're really getting the messages in a lot of different ways. And I do feel like the Akash is saying, follow the signs, follow the synchronicities, look for the synchronicities. There's also an opening up of the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So it's a bit with the heart. You're attuned to your heart, and this is a lot about speaking and living from your truth, hearing the truth, and visioning. So you're to be looking below the surface of things, feel things out, look at the signs, look at the symbols, look at where are there synchronicities, where are there repeating patterns or repeating thoughts or repeating guidance, where are there repeating words, where you might be reading something and then you see it in a movie or you see it in a YouTube video, or you get a reading and then you get a reading on YouTube, like this pick a card and it's like, oh my God, the reader said that, or this is in my astrology chart, or so-and-so said this and now I'm hearing it here. So you're being very, very guided from the sixth chakra, moving into that higher mental realm, I do believe with you, seeing more clearly, clear vision, and seeing more and hearing more clairaudiently. So the clairs are coming in for you, where you're having a clearer vision or a psychic vision. But you're noticing much more magic in your life, and you're really starting to pull things together. You're really starting to manifest a lot in your life at this time. Okay, we're going to go with the runes first with you, with my handmade runes here, and let's see what, oh, this one really wants to come up. What is this? Oh, Sawillo, Sigil, Sawillo, the sun, things improving, getting better. This also means bringing light in a situation or relationship. Something is going to be highlighted. You're going to be seeing below the surface of something or someone, or even your deeper motivations. Okay, we've got here, let's see. Oh, Jira. Okay, we've got patience, Jira, things happening, things culminating August, September. So whenever you're reading this, it's going to be, if you're watching this now, expect a big change in life direction August, September. This Jira has to do with plans, projects, patience. Sometimes these are things that are out of your hands. So this is your destiny on a soul level. This is your destiny coming from the Akashic plane, the area of the Akash, which is the soul. Some of you could be waiting to hear something from someone else, another person, or maybe something judicially, or maybe you're going for a position, a new job, and you're waiting to hear, or you're selling something and you're waiting to hear back. So this is like the universe responding to you. You're having to wait for a response. Now, what ends up happening is movement. Now, some of you, this is changing job, position, career, just for something better. Some of you, this is moving to a better place because you've had some kind of level of increase. And this move brings feel, which is increase. This is abundance. If this is about a relationship, it shows that your feelings will be reciprocated. Like the person that's on your mind, they will be reciprocating, that there's going to be positive movement. So overall, the part of the soul path you're on, if we look at it from the Akashic realm, you are coming into a time of increase. Increased perceptions, increased ideas, increase of soulmated connections, kindred spirits, people that you really like or get you. And it also very much so an increase in your intuition, that sixth sense, and also very much an increase in your psychic abilities. Especially I'm hearing for some of you clairaudient, or you could be visioning something or hearing some kind of message or guidance. Some of you may love birds or have a lot of birds where you're at. Or if you're seeing like crows or ravens, that's showing that there's magic in the air, magic afoot, that's bringing this change. For some of you, there could be a purchase of a house or up-leveling. You have the finances to up-level where you live or how you live, or fixing a car, or traveling to another city or state to live. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, let's look at the tarot here. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords, which has to do with travel, overcoming obstacles, movement. So here we have movement here with Iwa here. Iwa, movement. Got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So this is about, again, magic. Pisces is all about the magic spirit realm. It's also about having faith. So you really need to have faith where you are right now, because there's new beginnings that are coming in. We've got the Fool here, Uranus. And again, look at all the birds that are around her. So you're going to feel very guided, more and more guided, more and more connected to nature, to your own true nature, even your vibe. I do see some of you even changing your clothes or colors you wear, or what you're doing on a kind of routine or day-to-day basis. Your routine somehow is changing because you're trusting more, you're having more faith, you're trusting the magic of life, you're trusting your higher self, you're trusting your connection to your soul, that you're living out more of your soul. So I do feel like you're going to be much happier is what I'm hearing. And just as I said that, got the Seven of Pentacles. So building something up, fertility, growth. You can't push the growth. That's Jira. Now, I did say earlier that Jira here, Jira has to do with the time of, can you see that? Harvest. So does Seven of Pentacles. So you're waiting for something to come in, the harvest, the payback, the payoff. You're waiting for it to come in. You're putting in the work. At the Seven of Pentacles, you could be recognizing you're at a new beginning, building something up. You could be recognizing you're moving in a new direction, or you've already moved in a new direction, and you're building things up. You're starting to see your abundance come in, and perhaps you're managing that abundance. I also want to bring in the little turtle here, turtle medicine, which again has to do with patience. Could be about movement, move, a new home, relocating, Some of you are relocating. I definitely feel on an Akashic level that you're meant to have a lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance, and also financial abundance. Some of you are meant to really live very posh, luxury lives. That's starting to come in. Now, some of you lived that way before and then maybe lost it. And we've got the 8 of Cups. Studying yourself. See, that's next to the 7 of Pentacles. So there's something you're studying within yourself or within the situation or life that causes you, for some of you, to go in a new direction. And then the 6 of Cups. You're going towards what fulfills you. You're using your gifts. Some of this is what gifts that you've inherited. I'm going to take one more and see what that... Oh, wow. Ace of Cups when I said gifts. So definitely a lot more fulfillment, increase, much more love, much more feeling of connection in your life with nature, with life itself. If you're watching this video when I first publish it, you could look for changes in the summer months. And if you're watching this during the summer, because this is timeless, this could be a message that expect renewal of relationships, renewal of feeling really good about yourself, and changes in the summer months. So there is movement, or more increase. If you felt a dip financially, you're building back up. Some of you are going back to school, or you're studying something, or you've learned something. Some of you could be writing, publishing something, putting something in, online or in print, something that goes out, many of you, to the masses. And some of you, it's a childhood dream or wish. I feel like love and abundance, magic is coming back into your life. I feel things are starting to move in such a way that you're reconnecting, on a heart soul level. But still, there's some of you, there's a lot of work to do. There's still a lot that you have to do, you're coming out of, see, that's what I thought. You're coming out of being tied up, held back, restricted. So these changes are not happening quick, but I feel like they're happening little by little, and then there is going to be this movement that's pretty quick that's coming up for you. Wow. The Sun card, happiness, fulfillment. Again, summer months. It's going to be a good summer for you. Projects coming to fruition, people wanting to work with you, you're waiting to find out. And again, there could be you're waiting for answers. Is this person going to work with me, or is this company going to hire me, or am I going to get the job? Am I going to be able to get the house? Am I going to be able to get the apartment? Whatever it is you're waiting, or the car, whatever you're waiting for, you will be getting. You have to read the signs. You have to read the signs right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, we keep getting Angel of Strength. Okay, so the strength, that's telling me there's more to do, but you are being guided. You've got to trust your guidance at this time. Oh, you got a lot of Archangel, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is about healing. Good music could help you. So you're healing something from the heart. It could be from a past relationship. Something in the past you're healing from to then move open to a new love relationship for some of you. Okay, we've got Goddess of the Moon, and then we've got Pisces here. So for you, this going within, this connecting into the spiritual aspect of your nature, maybe even ceremony, ritual, following the moon cycles, frees you up. This next cycle for you is about freeing up, and this message is coming from the Akashic. You were held back or held in place. I'm going to take one more card from here and see. Oh, I see why. To learn your value. You know your worth now. You know your value. You know what you do in life, the value of that you're valuable. what you put out in the world is valuable. You're valuable as a relationship partner. You're valuable as an employee. You're valuable as an entrepreneur, or your business is valuable. So this is it. You've learned a lot about your value. So this being held back or tied up or feeling perhaps that things weren't moving was because you had to shift to align more. After I feel much healing, much looking at things in life, you're now connecting to your soul and you're seeing your true worth and your value. Light body, that's it. See, you're connecting to the light body. You're connecting in through the aura, into the etheric plane, the astral, the Akashic, and infinite source, the spirit realm. Well done. You're acting and expressing through the higher self as your soul. You're connecting more and more as soul being and connecting into the light body, connecting in through that Merkaba, so the light, you're receiving more light. And the light body is the realm of the subtle energy, the etheric. That's the magic. So you're feeling that magic now in your life. You're feeling the magical powers of manifestation, of creation. You're feeling yourself more as a creator being in your life. This one keeps one. Maybe is there another message? This one keeps wanting to fall over. What is this one? Jura, patience, have patience. I get it. Some of you want to rush because you've been doing this a long time. You've been on Earth a long time. You've come back to Earth. You've been focusing. You're about to have a payoff. Endings, you are held. But this is an ending for a new beginning. Things are moving. What's ending is the stuckness and the stagnation. Feeling or literally being tied up by circumstances, not just your own mind. Some of you, it's your mind. It's been your emotions. You've had to entangle from certain relationships or types of relationships, but you're no longer playing that out. You're not going to be playing out the lower vibrational expression from wounding or over focus of the ego. You're living more from the magic of life, from following the signs, reading the signs, following the intuition, which comes from the higher self or the psychic. Psychic means soul in Latin. Wow, communication, speak up and be heard. Yes, and some of you are traveling. You're going to be near a beach. Get a lot more with being near water, a lake, a beach, pond, a river. This is also go with the flow. And this is also, again, you've got here the bottle, message in a bottle. It takes as long as it takes to get to the shore. So you have to kind of move away from time right now and focus on timing. Okay, we're going to get one more for you. Okay, let's see, one more card here. Wow. Gold, cup of replenishment. See, what's missing or what was held back from you is coming back. What is it for you? Whatever was missing or taken away. And then you've got here, which I love. Where's my little wandy? You've got the infinity. But you turn it on its side, is as above as so below. It's the higher self, which connects in through the heart. So the figure 8 is also karma, getting out of that karma entanglement, getting out of the loop, out of the matrix, going into the soul design or soul matrix that brings you abundance. This is the holy grail here. So whatever has been lacking in your life is being replenished, is building back up. And a lot of you, this has to do with some level of abundance, of love, loving relationships, feeling loved, feeling really connected through the signs, the symbols, the messages from your soul, from the universe, from God, from the all that is, from nature, feeling a part, feeling connected, a part of the whole. So this is a very powerful time for you. This is a time on the Akash where you have done the deeper healing, a lot of healing, a lot of inner focus, that Pisces energy there, working on oneself, the two angels here, Archangel Raphael and the angel of strength. You've had the goddess of moon. You've done a lot of focus, working on yourself, healing. You help others heal. Very impassioned in your life. It's all a lot about sharing your gifts, opening up to the opportunities because you value yourself now. You see your value. That brings a lot of not just appreciation and validation, but it is bringing in a lot of monetary. The key for you, I'm hearing from the Akashic though, is you have to integrate reading the signs, as I call it. You have to integrate following your path. Wow, it's bringing in a lot of stability for you with the anchor here. Okay, these two fell, so I want to pick these up. Okay, we've got working with institutions or companies. Some of you are working maybe more corporately. And then you've got burdens. There's been a lot of burdens with the cross here, but this also means that your work is there's something spiritual about what you do. So you are on your path to destiny. You have a spiritual aspect very strong in your path. And this is about working spiritually, working on the spirit realm, working to help renew others' spirit. Maybe you're establishing your own business with this. Now this card did fall, and I am going to take this, the Tree of Life. It's travel on, which is movement, horse and rider, traveling on, higher self, lower self, connection to the soul. And the Tree of Life has very much to do with manifestation, from Kether, got Tipperath here, Bina, Chizad, I won't go through all of them, but into Malkuth. So this is about, as above is so below, this is about manifesting spiritually. So this is for you, is about using your spirituality as a tool, and on your path, your spiritual principles, connecting in with the spirit realm, understanding that you are spirit in form, your consciousness made manifest, and playing with that more, because you've got from the higher mental realm, the realm of spirit, into the higher mental realm, you go into manifestation that also brings up vitality. And also, look, here's the color again, this red-orange, for passion within your purpose, inspiration, passion. So working a lot with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra and the heart chakra, that's the area to focus on for you. And know that you're being guided from spirit, your very own higher self. You're connecting to your soul, the blueprint of you, connecting in energetically to your soul signature frequency. So as you align more to your soul, you begin to experience the magic in life. Things are going to be drawn to you. You're going to be having certain situations happen, or circumstances, that people are like, oh my God, how did that happen? Or how did you get that? Or how did you meet this person? Or how did this? It's magic. You're magic. You're going to be feeling the magic that you are. All right, radiant soul light, and anchored in spirit. Your soul insights mantra for this part of your path in this reading is, I am aligned to my soul, anchored in spirit. I manifest through my soul expression and soul experience as if by magic, but it is part of my destiny as I live out my Akashic plan. Wow, that's what you're doing. Wow. All right, radiant light being, if this resonates for you, I'd love a thumbs up, and I'd really love to connect with you in the comments if you feel like sharing how this reading connected with you, and if it resonates, and maybe for some of you this is already manifesting for you, and this reading was simply a confirmation. And if you also feel that someone else could benefit by this reading focus, feel free to share the video. All right, soul light, much peace, love, and radiant soul expression. Take good care.